Hello and welcome to the latest edition of What Did I Miss? Today it's a What Did We Miss? And it's sort of a fun compilation, if you will. Now, I will say we are recording this on Wednesday, and we are currently under, I think, a nationwide Kevin Durant watch. So we will be periodically making sure that we do not miss any of the news. As of right now, KD has not been traded to anywhere. Still a Brooklyn Net. All right, everybody's got their news sources available in case we get some beeps from Shams. And let's start this bad boy, Paige.
Yeah, we're going to do a little reverse show. So we're going to actually start with some listener texts and voicemails.
I like that.
All right. The first little section is about our guy, America's heartthrob, soon to be Cooper Tucker.
Coop Tuck.
Yeah.
Nice.
So this person writes in to say, "Hi, gang. I think Kimi Räikkönen is living Cooper's story in reverse." I don't know how to say his last. Okay, fine. All right.
Räikkönen.
You go. Räikkönen.
No. Yeah, you got it. You nailed it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
I took a swing there.
At least Gabe didn't do it.
He's living Cooper's story in reverse because he's taking part in the NASCAR truck racing series. A topic to explore: inappropriate karaoke songs. So first, I just want to talk about that. So what do we think about Kimi living Cooper Tucker's dream?
I mean, that's hardcore, right, guys? Like NASCAR truck racing series is like a whole different level of country, I guess, is what I'm trying to say.
Are you saying that a Danish woman is driving
Not a
in the NASCAR?
woman. It's a man, you tool. Secondly, actually, Gabe, you know what?
What?
You would really like Kimi Räikkönen. He was notorious because last year was his last F1 year. He was notorious for just not suffering fools or the media lightly. Very sarcastic, one-word answers, but did it in a way that you didn't hate him. Like, very good, very charismatic in a way that he probably doesn't want to be at all. But, God, what must he be like in the NASCAR truck racing series demo? Who's he hanging out with? Like, I need to know more about this.
Yes.
There's a reality show here.
This person also very nicely says, "I so enjoy your podcast," from Hugh in Windsor, across the border from Detroit. So shout out to Q there. And then says, "Say hi to Jerome for me." So Jerome, Hugh in Windsor says, "What's up?"
That's pretty good. I like Windsor. Okay.
Okay, next one. Potential title. This person is, I think, a New York number. Potential title for the new Beetle movie: Cooper's Formula: Life After Left Turns.
I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, now do we have to? We probably have to give this person some money or something when this thing goes big.
No,
we'll work it out.
It's in the fine print. If you listen to the pod, any ideas that get sent to us are owned by us.
Nice gifts. They're gifts.
Lawyers.
I appreciate the suggestion nitpick coming.
Oh no. Okay, it's not a formula.
Isn't F1? Don't they turn in both directions?
Yeah.
Oh, so let's be more accurate with our title.
But it's life after left turns. He left NASCAR's dreams
only
for
right
his family.
turns.
Yeah. Oh, it's right turns in NASCAR?
Oh, yeah, see,
No,
that's the
it's
thing.
left.
I thought it was
Wait, what?
NASCAR, I think, goes clockwise. Right turns.
Like an Australian toilet?
No, they're
F1.
left. It's
Okay,
left. NASCAR's left.
Honestly, isn't
But
it
you're
all the
right
same at some point?
That F1 is not a track, so it's both.
Yeah, it can go anywhere. It goes all the places. So we have to just, maybe it's left to right. If anything, the only change would be left turns into right. Oh, now I'm getting confused.
I like it as is.
Well, I do like it. I do like it because it's like, oh, I see. It's a NASCAR thing. Okay. All right.
All right. Well,
Cooper's Formula is good too.
Yes. Let's put a pin in that.
Okay, it was a good suggestion.
This
I like
person
it.
has another suggestion, which I maybe like better for a couple reasons. So this person says, "Hey, Beetle, Paige, and Gabe. Pat from Chicago here. Just wanted to say that the Cooper Tucker movie is the greatest creation of this podcast so far. Thank you. But we need a title. We agree, Pat. What about Tuck and Roll?
Oh.
No, I like that.
It implies there will be danger, parentheses, crash imagery, while also being a play on rock and roll. I didn't even go there. I was thinking it was a play on his name. Assuming the soundtrack will obviously be like the NASCAR 98 game with tracks like Flirting with Disaster.
Oh, it's going to be straight up 80s and 90s, like hairband rock.
Yeah.
But then as he sort of gets into the Formula One world, we'll probably have to introduce some global DJs, if you will. I believe that's a very big part of that seen. I only know Avicii and
Euro
he's dead,
DJs.
so I've got to look up some other things, but we'll figure it out. May he rest.
R.I.P. Avicii.
Yeah. So
I like Tuck and Roll. That's going to set up some good. Like when you make a movie these days, you got to think about the branding and
The merch.
all the other IP that you're going to
Yeah.
farm out.
You're right.
That's going to set up some great looking T-shirts.
I love it.
Probably, I don't know. There's got to be some other cool stuff marketing people can do with Tuck and Roll.
I like that a lot. Yeah,
Okay.
that's good. That's good.
I maybe want to add Tuck and Roll, the Cooper Tucker story.
But yeah, we might have to. It'll
Or
be
are
like
people-
what was that? Walk Hard, the Dewey, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like that kind of
Yeah.
a vibe. Okay,
Yeah,
that's a
that
good one
level
though.
of-
Tuck and Roll. I gotta write this down before I forget. Okay, Tuck and Roll. Got it.
Also, like the NASCAR '98 poll there, that's like a original PlayStation reference that I kind of almost get, and I think he's also been listening, and he knows we appreciate the Dazed and Confused soundtrack, and that Beetle loves '80s hair band. So I think
Damn
he's
right.
onto something here, or she.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
not
onto
actually sure who
something. Or-
submitted this.
It's a great point. I'm assuming it's a woman because it was a great idea. So, but we'll give the credit to a man, obviously, when it's all said and done. Okay. What else?
All right, I
switch
think we're going to
gears.
shift gears away from the Cooper Tucker story here. This comes to us from Rocky in Brooklyn.
Love it.
And I'm reading his words, not mine, or I guess her
God.
words. I don't know, Rocky. So I don't know if I co-sign any of this. From the start of it, I do not. The Godfather has to be one of the most overrated movies of all time. Incredibly slow and boring. Doesn't get any better the 50th time they remaster it. End of comment. Wow.
Rocky.
Beetle, your reaction.
Who hurt you, Rocky from Brooklyn? That's absurd. Look, I'm not going to say maybe it's over your head and you're not bright enough to get it, but I'm not going to say that. Okay, Rocky? I love you like a brother or a sister. But you're an ass for this take. That's really all I can come up with. It's just one of the worst takes I've ever heard in my entire life. It almost hurts my eyes and heart that I've had to sit here and process that for the last 14 seconds. I'm angry.
So I'm going to make a pretty bold generalization here.
Great.
That's what you do best.
Yeah, here goes. Rocky from Brooklyn hates The Godfather. That would be like Cooper Tucker from Texas hating Days of Thunder. That doesn't compute in my brain.
That's deep.
What I'm picturing of Rocky in Brooklyn hating The Godfather is totally crazy. So I almost think maybe he's more entitled to this opinion than just some guy off the street.
So you're picturing Rocky as basically Ray Liotta from Goodfellas growing up.
Correct.
Got it. Okay. May he also rest, by the way. This is a very morbid episode of the
God.
show. Perhaps.
Although technically, I just should say, if we're going to be accurate, Ray Liotta in Goodfellas,
Was
pretty
the Bronx,
sure.
wasn't it? No, was it Queens?
I don't remember which borough, but I'm pretty sure he's Irish, and that's the whole point.
Yeah, you're
That
right.
he can't be a made man.
You're right. And it's Bronx Tale, which is the other one. Okay. Yeah.
Bronx Tale, yeah,
Totally different movie.
movie.
Totally different.
Different movie.
Okay. Well, either way, Rocky's wrong. It doesn't matter. Rocky's wrong.
Yeah,
and
sorry, Rocky.
that's the next movie title. Boom. Rocky's wrong. We'll do a whole thing on it. Sorry, Rocky, but we do love that you chimed in. Please do it again.
Should I watch The Godfather?
Oh my God.
What?
I almost made a joke.
Okay,
That's me.
I'm gonna. Here's an.
What?
You mentioned this like a couple weeks ago. I think I need to start watching a movie and then I'll review them. I'll tell you what I
Yes.
think. So
Yeah, but like
should
classic movies. Like
Yeah, what I've seen nothing. So
Okay,
what should I
Godfather.
start with?
We can start with Godfather. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll watch it this weekend.
It's 3 hours, so set some time away.
Oh God.
I mean, you could do it in hour increments if you need to. I get it. I do that sometimes.
Yeah.
By the way,
What?
very on stupid tangent here, but what's with Stranger Things episodes being as long as The Godfather? Guys,
There's 3 hour episodes.
I used to like to. Each episode is like a Godfather length movie.
But they were good. That's why I didn't mind it this
okay.
time. I didn't mind this season because they were good. Last season, I was like, these could be 12 minutes. I did not love those. So yeah, this season I'm like, keep it. Even when the season's over this season, I was a little upset, which is what you want from your hit shows. You want us to be sad when they're over. Shout out Cobra Kai coming out in September. Okay, that's all. They're not paying us. I just want to make sure everyone knows.
Yet. We'll take
Not
the money.
yet. God. Okay. Oh, it's my turn. Shoot. Okay.
It is.
A few days behind on listening due to surgery. Sorry about that. Caught up the karaoke episode. Please rate my decisions one night in Köln, Germany. Köln. At a karaoke bar. 3 songs interspersed over about an hour. Number 1. Remember, this is in Germany. Friends in Low Places. Okay. Number 2. Empire State of Mind duet with me doing the rap parts and my friend with a good voice singing the chorus. Better be a good voice. And number 3, wow, La Bamba. And on that one, a few people got up and danced in front of the stage area. I did not deliver the rap lyrics in Empire State of Mind. Also, did I whiplash the crowd with this set of selections? What? Okay. God, in Germany, that is a very diverse playlist.
Were these back to back to back?
No way.
Oh, he said 3 songs interspersed over an hour.
About an hour.
Okay, good listening.
Yeah. I mean,
Range
I like
is important. Yeah.
if there's one thing that's global and universal, it's the language of music. And I believe all of these translate well into whatever culture, language, country that you happen to be in at the time. Friends in Low Places might have drawn a couple blank stares, depending on how many Americans were in that bar. But the other 2, for sure knew.
So, Friends in Low Places crushes any karaoke bar worth a damn in America.
For sure. But
and everyone knows it. And even people who are like right now, like, what is that song? You absolutely know this song and you love the chorus. I feel like Empire State of Mind, good job on this person not doing the rap parts because there's some words in there that you probably don't want to say.
depends. I mean, you're in Germany. If they're going to say it anywhere.
I wasn't going to do that, but...
Oh, we're not doing. Okay.
I don't know. La Bamba, I bet most of the people there did not know. Interesting
really?
fact about me.
Like he's global.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe that song was a hit in Europe, but my dad, when I turned like 8 or 9, La Bamba was my favorite song, and my dad went to a mall and recorded himself covering it on a tape.
I remember those little places where you go in there and you become a music star. Yes.
What?
That was a thing.
It was awesome.
Forgot what they're called, but I could see it in my mind's eye. Yeah, you would go in, Paige, and you'd be like, you pick a song, and you get in front of this machine and do like this whole... I could still work today. I don't know what happened.
Video too?
What?
No, it was like crappy. What?
No, Paige.
I'm just asking.
Let's help her. Paige, let's help her out. I was 8 years old. My dad went to a store in the mall. There wasn't video.
It's just crappy, like karaoke into a crappy machine, but yet it was awesome.
Okay.
All of it was awesome.
Like, this happened, like, literally in the mall where Stranger Things took place.
Like
That's
Glamour
what you should be
Shots?
envisioning.
Remember Glamour Shots?
Yes,
Was it next
it's
to a Glamour
basically
Shots?
it's the music version of Glamour Shots. 100%.
Okay.
God, I love those. I looked 45 in the one Glamour Shots my mom had me make me do.
Yes. Why?
Like legit, I was 16 and I look probably older than I do today, which is like all the makeup and hair. It's fantastic. Okay, what else?
Bring them back.
Bring them back.
Oh, I was going to say, so Friends in Little Places, I have been abroad before and heard people do Zac Brown Band, Fried Chicken.
Okay.
Like not non-Americans.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like, I wouldn't have expected that, but people loved it.
I'm actually shocked by that. Yeah, I would not picture that. I would lose money on that bet if you presented that as a bet to me. For sure, I would have lost.
Okay.
I'm not even sure I could
I believe
do
the
that.
song is Chicken Fried, not Fried
God.
Chicken.
But I do.
But
I love
Jesus
fried
Christ.
chicken, though, more than I like chicken fried. So you're fair. I wouldn't know that song. P.S. I'm an American. I would not know that song.
Good to know. Good to know.
here's a pitch, Beetle. You're going to sign on for this, and we can move to the next one. I have made the argument that there's only one song that the Yankees could replace New York, New York by Sinatra with. By the way, how much a part of the podcast is my daughter Poppy?
I don't know. I kind of
part?
love it. And she's doing it from London. She's so like international.
She's chic.
Though. Yeah, she's like
Keep her in?
she's the Zendaya of
Keep her in.
our
Keep her in.
podcast. Yeah,
Need more.
Okay.
she works everywhere.
I have argued that the only song you could replace Sinatra with, if one day someone like you, Beetle, owned the Yankees and said no more Sinatra,
Congrats in advance.
would be Empire State of Mind.
Agreed, 100%. It's the modernized version, so why not? I actually think they should change it anyways. But you know how I feel about Sinatra, and we don't need to go down that road again because that was already very polarizing. No. And I'm not here to divide. Okay.
Okay, this next person is Elliot, who needs help choosing a new F1 driver to be a fan of. Sebastian Vettel, I believe.
Vettel.
Damn it.
You were close.
Announced his
It was
retirement.
50-50.
It was 50-50. I went the wrong way. So he says his favorite things are that he stands on the right side of social issues and his potty mouth on the team radio. Who brings that to the table? Please let us know.
Ooh.
What do you think?
Well, I mean, look. Getting both of those is difficult, right? Like Lewis Hamilton is very proud and takes a lot of stands on the things he believes in, but he does not have a potty mouth on the radio at all.
No.
Yuki Tsunoda has the biggest potty mouth, I think, of everyone, but I don't have a damn idea what Yuki Tsunoda likes to do otherwise. I only know that about him. So really, you're gonna be hard pressed to find someone who covers both of these things genuinely. So I would say just pick one or the other. Now, obviously, I'm going to steer you towards Daniel Ricciardo, even though we have no idea who he will be racing for next year, or even, shockingly, if he will be racing next year. So we're gonna find all that out. But he's my favorite from a personality standpoint, and if that's what you want, Ricciardo's your guy, for sure.
Danny
for
Rich.
sure.
Sounds like he's asking Chris Long to become an F1 driver.
It really does. Yeah.
You know?
How hard can it be?
Chris.
You tell me.
I don't know. I can't wait to try.
Wait, does Chris play Cooper Tucker?
He
He could.
No. He plays Cooper Tucker's big brother.
Yeah,
'Cause
great call.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's a little outside. Shocking. A little outside the window of where we want to start this thing, but perfect older brother.
Okay.
Yeah, he's also big and built like a real athlete and not like an F1
That
driver.
also would be kind of weird. Him in a car. We'd have to get like these specially modified cars to make it look like their scale. And then,
We will be shooting this practical. Okay, we'll be shooting this practical. Just
we have a budget
FYI.
of whatever
We're
you guys
basically
have.
Tom Cruising this shit.
Our budget's not great. It's not great yet.
Okay, this person, I'm just going to read this and then we're going to move on. Gen X versus Millennials. Quote, "It's not a contest. Gabe wins the episode." Okay. Cool.
That was from Gabe. Okay.
Cool. Great job.
305. Oh, is that from Pitbull?
Is
Okay,
Pitbull himself, Mr. Worldwide.
It sounds like it. 305 right there.
Thank
Good job,
you,
Gabe.
Mr. Bull.
I appreciate it. I don't remember what was being
You were
discussed
on the
at
right
the
side
time,
of it.
but
You were on the right
It was
side.
a Q&A
Okay.
episode
Yeah.
where someone asked if Gen Z was the best generation.
Oh, yeah.
And you guys
I
just,
know that- yeah,
you guys
yeah.
waxed
We were talking
poetic
about-
how shitty everyone else is. It was really a
Well, I mean,
beautiful
in this
moment.
episode alone, you've already not known about the karaoke mall thing. You did not watch the Godfather. So, yeah, I think we're proving our point.
yes. Thank you, Mr.
Thank you,
305.
Mr. 305.
Okay.
Oh,
this one's kind of a genuine question, and I'm curious about
Oh.
this too. I mean, I think I know the answer. It says, "Hi, Beetle. Used to watch Sports Nation after school. Now watching the podcast on YouTube. My question: what are some of the biggest differences between TV and podcasting?"
the money, and I'm not wearing pants.
All right. Clip it.
Those are the two.
Clip it.
Yep. No, this is
Great.
fantastic. I'm in hair and makeup for podcasting for 14, not even, probably 8 minutes total. Whereas in TV, you're in it for like an hour. So yeah, everything about podcasting is better, except for the money. Unless you're Joe Rogan, then that's a whole different ballgame.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I'm gonna call back to Cobra Kai. We will take that money to
Yeah. We will.
for
We
them,
will.
from them.
We're taking a break. We'll come back. We'll check on Kevin Durant and anything else that we might have missed. As you gear up for fall, you need the right people on your team to help your small business fire on all cylinders. LinkedIn Jobs is here to make it easier to find the people you want to talk to faster and for free. Create a free job post in minutes on LinkedIn Jobs to reach your network and beyond to the world's largest professional network of over 810 million people. Then add your job in the purple #hiring frame to your LinkedIn profile. Spread the word that you're hiring so your network can help you find the right people to hire. Simple tools like screening questions make it easy to focus on candidates with just the right skills and experience so you can quickly prioritize who you'd like to interview and hire. It's why small businesses rate LinkedIn Jobs #1 in delivering quality hires versus leading competitors. LinkedIn Jobs helps you find the candidates you want to talk to faster. Did you know every week, nearly 40 million job seekers visit LinkedIn? Post your job for free at linkedin.com/Beetle. That's linkedin.com/Beetle to post your job for free. Terms and conditions apply. Are we back, baby?
We're back, baby.
We're back.
Sports.
We are back. It is Wednesday, August 10th, 10:32 a.m. Central Time, and the latest on the Kevin Durant status is what? Nothing? Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. Nothing. Okay, we got nothing. He's still a Brooklyn net, and it's going to be awkward at AF. Okay, what else did we miss?
Should I go first here, Paige?
Do it, bro.
Sure.
All right. So Aaron Rodgers.
I love it.
Well, however he likes to say his name. That's probably how he was saying his name after 14 hours of doing ayahuasca. He traveled to Peru, as wealthy people in America tend to do when they want to have a spiritual awakening with ayahuasca. He's claimed it opened his mind. Who knows? I guess my question, Beetle, is should we try?
Well, not only did he claim that it opened his mind, he also said, I believe it was along the lines of, it's made me a better person, a better player, and a better lover. Direct quote from him. That part I could have done without. Was a little awkward, not going to lie to you. But I watched the Chelsea Handler thing on ayahuasca, and everyone that did it shit their pants and cried for like 4 hours. I ask you, do we and are we comfortable enough with each other to shit our pants and cry in front of each other for hours in another country, no less? You guys tell me. I don't have a problem doing that. I could do it right now if you wanted me to, but I ask you guys what it is you're in the mood for. I'm in.
Well, if it's simply the shitting and crying part, for sure.
cathartic.
We can do that on any record, honestly. You know, what's holding us back?
Nothing.
But if we get the benefit of, our minds being open, then sure.
I wonder how much it is to
do
do
it.
this. It's because it's a whole thing.
Several $1,000s, I imagine.
I think to do it like high class, safe way.
That's what you want.
Because there's a whole network of celebs who like hook each other up with this. Mm-hmm. So the first time I started hearing about people, A-listers doing this was Neil Brennan talking about how some big time person took him down to do this. By the way, we found out this. I haven't heard people talking about this. Will Smith did this. Has talked about
Will
this.
Smith of Slap fame? That Will Smith?
Yes. So this like self-love thing and like clearing his head, that he did this just a few months prior to
So it did not work.
The career ender.
Yeah, okay.
So he had I guess a different experience than Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers literally said he's become a better lover. Now I ask you this. This is the one question I have from any of that. Is it up to you to know if you're a better lover now? Because I don't think that's how it works. I think if we were asked, we would all just say, yeah, I'm pretty great at it at any given moment in my life, obviously. So I don't know if that's true or not. What does it mean? Why?
It feels like we would need to check in with some recent lovers.
Some conquerees. Yes.
Recent lovers, if you're listening, call
lovers.
in.
God, I love that word.
Shoot a text.
Lovers.
But actually, it's not. We really what we need to know is whoever his current partner or partners are. We need to hear their thoughts because we need to A/B.
Well, I was going to
this.
say we need him to go back to someone from a few years ago, make sweet love to them now, then we can get a report. So
This is John Mulaney's going to take a big L.
actually, we could name so many people if we want to go down this list.
No,
let's not do it. Okay, fair enough. Let's go. Moving on.
Ay. Okay, I'm going to skip down so, Gabe, you can do the next one. So during a court hearing this week for, I think we all know the LIV players, the players who defected from the PGA Tour, a few of them are actually suing the PGA Tour in order to participate in the FedEx Cup playoffs, which just screams greed to me, but another comment. So a lawyer for the players who are suing, I can't stress this enough, the lawyer for the players who are suing the PGA Tour reportedly mentioned in this court hearing that the money won in the LIV tournament in LIV tournaments is actually, quote, recouped against the LIV contracts.
So those monster signing bonuses that we hear about, it's just coming out of that?
Allegedly,
so what
yes.
if you never win? Do you still keep all of the signing bonus? Or wait, so all of this is a show?
It seems like you're not really playing for anything, which seems very suspicious.
Doesn't sound right. This sounded like it was a no-holds-barred cutthroat competition on the highest levels of golf.
Why do you
don't
sound like
understand it.
Scooby-Doo?
Well, where else in the world can a man named Pat Perez hit an 80 and still win $1 million amongst professional golfers on the planet? I don't know. It's almost like this has all been a sham.
Riddle me this.
Guess what, Pat Perez? I can also hit an 80. All right? Nobody's giving me $1 million for that shit. That's awesome. By the way, their lawyers are the ones. Who said
Yes.
it.
Yes.
What a beautiful
He
shit
very
show.
quickly moved on, but man,
Yeah, I bet
Twitter
he did.
just went, 1 second.
So you're playing for nothing is what I got.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, also you get to ride on that sweet-ass plane. So technically.
I guess.
Can I? What do you mean? I could also
hit an 80.
shoot an 80.
shoot
I think she
Beetle?
can hit an 80.
Dude,
You
I
don't
went to
believe in her,
Topgolf
Gabe?
2 nights ago, and I was in,
Fucked up.
second place.
You don't. Oh my God.
Yeah.
First of all, you don't hit.
I hit
an
80s. Okay, I hit 80s.
What do you mean you don't
on
hit
the
an
reg.
80?
Whatever,
shoot 80,
bro.
and-
Shoot an 80.
Semantics.
I can shoot an 80. I can hit 80. I can
Shoot
I
80
can get 80.
shots.
Beetle is your
80,
lack
she can
of
get it.
respect for the sport of
Whatever.
golf is
I'm great at it.
so
You know why I don't
outrageous.
respect it?
No one's
because
good at
I
golf.
tried it once. I parred, and I was like, "This is easy AF. This is a stupid sport." Like that's why. That's why I don't respect it. Because a schlub like me, who had never picked up a club, went out there, parred a hole, looked at my dad, and said, "I'm going back to the pool. This is boring."
This is really giving
Boom.
us a lot of context for that F1 golfers debate.
Yeah. So if I can do it, it's
Yeah.
not that hard. That's all. I'm not Serena Williams.
I could do
All
it.
right.
Exactly. Paige could do it.
I could hit 80, shoot 80.
It's mostly mental, anyways.
to
And I
80.
think we're monsters in that regard. So, what else?
We're sad. We're sad girls, and that'll do it. Go ahead, Gabe.
I know you aren't baseball folks necessarily, but you have the internet.
True.
So you're aware of Edwin Diaz and his unbelievably awesome entrance music when he comes in the game
Brilliant.
for the Mets. Everyone knows it. We don't want to get sued, so I won't go any further. So Roger Sherman, who's great on Twitter, said NFL teams should be allowed to do this for punters. Any notes on that idea? Feels
It
exactly
feels
right.
perfect. I have no
No
notes.
notes.
Yes. Concur. Vote. That would be awesome. Because honestly, punters, like, give them a little love. You know? That'd be fun for them, I think.
No notes on the idea. Can I make an addition?
Yes.
If they have a bad punt, then the stadium noise can do the like sad tuba.
The brrr.
Wah, wah.
I'm all in on this. Yes.
Yeah.
I think it would make the game more fun, and it's
Okay.
already quite fun.
I agree.
Okay. All right.
Do you think you could punt in an NFL game?
100%. What else?
Yeah, for sure. Sam. For sure. All right.
Well, I mean, well, yeah, of course I could. I've already tried it, and it was quite easy. And then I moved on to something else.
I believe there's a printer now. My child is gone, but there's a printer
Yeah.
printing boarding
Ooh,
passes
where y'all
inches from me.
going?
So, yeah, I'm going
Ooh, I
Scotland.
love Scotland.
I'm going to be able to tell you all
You're not
about
just
it.
taking a
in
train?
lads.
How weird. Okay, keep going.
No.
All right.
All right.
We're gonna
Paige has
we're
the
gonna,
next few.
We're gonna stick with baseball, and these
Oh.
are so include this last one plus these two. We're gonna see if you want to reconsider baseball fandom.
I mean, I'm in right now, so yeah.
Okay, right now you're in. Okay,
Yeah.
I don't know if this is gonna sway you or not. The Kansas City Royals are selling a new sandwich. It actually debuted in April, but social media kind of found out about it this week, and everybody went crazy. It's part of a new slate of menu items as part of the, quote, Dare to Pair menu. And here's the sandwich. It is a pulled pork sandwich with Reese's peanut butter cups. Also, it has bacon in it because
Well,
it, quote,
I mean,
needed crunch. So,
You can't have enough pig, really. Think about it.
are you eating it?
Wow,
You
there's
don't,
a
you
picture
don't
of
eat
it.
pork. So let's say if it was chicken. If it was barbecue
Oh,
chicken,
it's
with
not the
Reese's.
pork that's the issue here, Paige. It's it is just the disgusting, fat, gluttonous behavior of us as a nation. I love Reese's peanut butter cups, and I used to love pork. But if we could just put chicken or beef in, then yeah, I love it too. Those don't have to go together. That looks disgusting. And if you haven't seen the picture of it, Google it. It's what looks like a delicious bread, a roll of some sort, with
Nice
pulled pork
brioche.
barbecue sauce, which on its own would be fine, with just random Reese's peanut butter cups thrown. It's just vile. That's vile. And I get it, sweet and salty, meh, meh, meh. But that doesn't mean everything sweet goes with everything salty. It sounds disgusting. We are the fattest people in the world.
The best
God
tweet
love
I
us.
saw in response said something like, why do Americans eat like we have free healthcare?
Brilliant. Perfect tweet. Perfect tweet.
Uh,
God, that's bad.
stuff.
And look, hopefully somebody buys it, because think of the people who have to make that sandwich. We're not thinking about them enough. That's disgusting.
I think I would eat this if the Reese's cups were cut into smaller pieces.
That would be the...
If they were the miniature?
That's my issue. I don't want to have think I'm getting a bite of pulled pork and actually eat.
So you want it maybe chopped up and mixed in with the pork and the barbecue sauce, and then put on the bread? Okay, I could see that.
Yeah, almost like a slaw.
That makes more sense, because the way it is...
you just blend together and make a patty.
Oh my God, it's getting worse. Yeah,
Oh, that'd be good.
Delicious.
Yeah.
You know what? Pigs don't want to die for this bullshit. This is crap.
It is offensive to the death of pigs.
Pigs are way too smart for us to be doing this to them. That's
Let's
ridiculous.
take two good things and put them together to make them worse.
I'm going to go rescue all the pigs. All right.
All right, here's the second pitch for baseball.
'Kay.
Hear me out.
I know, because now it's 1-1.
I'm going to get you with this one.
Okay.
The Seattle Mariners adopted a clubhouse dog named Tucker.
Tucker! That's a great name.
Tucker,
isn't it?
Cooper.
Okay, is this the picture? Is this really him?
It is
he's
really
perfect?
him. He's a
Okay.
4-year-old lab mix. He's
4?
adorable. He'll be seen around the park and in the dugout and the clubhouse, and he'll just be like a little good boy.
Well, who does he sleep with?
I
Where's he
assume there's a
going now?
member of the staff that takes care of him. They did not go into those details.
He's handsome. Yes, I'm 100% in. Let's get 400 more of these. Yes, back in. All right, 2-1 baseball. We're back in. Whew.
Should all teams have a mascot?
Yeah, as long as they have a person who's
Yeah.
a passionate caretaker of that. Not that they look at it as oh, shitty part of my job that I took the dog home. No, if you ever say the dog, you automatically
Quit.
are out of the running for that job. So, yeah, no, he's beautiful. He looks like he's smiling. What a
grounds
cool
for
gig.
termination.
Yeah, no, all the dogs should have all the jobs. Period. All right, quick break. Come back, wrap things up. Okay, we are back. It is now Wednesday, August 10th, 10:45 Central Time. And Kevin Durant is
Quick refresh.
still a Brooklyn Net, it looks like. Yeah, still a Brooklyn Net. Okay. Looks like we're not going to get surprised today. It's good and bad, I suppose. All right. Maybe in an hour or so, but we won't know. Paige is
Speaking of
still looking.
check-ins.
Okay, good.
Speaking of check-ins, I didn't see anything. But speaking of check-ins, I wanted to see how you guys, your new Jets fandom, renewed Jets fandom. Just want to do a quick check-in, knowing that Mekhi Becton, offensive lineman, who in one article I laughed, described him as hotel-sized.
What does that mean?
I don't know. He's a
What
big
kind
boy.
of hotel? Could be boutique.
boy.
Could be a Marriott. Could be anything. Okay.
Why limit yourself? But he is unfortunately likely out for the season. So I just wanted to see
Gabe.
how you guys are feeling about that.
You know how I'm feeling because I texted it, and I'll just say it to the audience. I'm out.
And I try to talk
I'm
you
out
off
again.
this ledge. It's too early. It's too early. Okay, one guy's out. Is it a big piece?
No, it's not too
Sure.
early.
But
I can't keep
I
doing
just
this.
want to point out, when this came up after the draft in April, I know we have this somewhere
we do.
in the archives, deep in the archives.
Deep.
I said, you're in now. Something's going to happen in
Not me.
preseason or in the first few weeks, and you guys are going to bail again. And Gabe, you're
I'm still
just
in.
right
I'm
on
still
time,
in.
baby.
Want to know why? Did you see Zach Wilson just snag a ball with one hand on the sidelines? Yeah, that's called foreshadowing of what's going to be an amazing season of fun. I'm back. I'm still in. I'm sad for this, but I'm also okay, you know what? This could be the rallying cry that really brings the team together to hey, let's do it for Mekhi, man. Let's do it for Mekhi. Instead, Gabe.
That would be cool if he wasn't the only good player on the whole team.
Okay, so wait, let me get this straight. You were willing to jump back onto the Jets bandwagon. There's no bandwagon, just our little wagon that we made. Because
Tiny
of
covered
one
wagon.
guy, and now that guy's out, you're out again? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, a unit. Yeah, because the offensive line is the only thing that's good in the few years that I remember enjoying being a Jets fan. They have to have an offensive line, and something
There's another
resembling a
hotel-sized
defense.
person waiting.
Otherwise,
No,
they're
you're not
unwatchable.
unwatchable. It's going to be okay. Gabe, don't be such a quitter, bro. Don't be a quitter. All right, fine.
I'm out. I might. Hey, listen, I got 2 or 3 weeks to come back, but I'm out.
You know what? I'll send you something. Every day I'll try to find a really positive thing. It's going to be like a whole homework assignment that I get.
Well, why don't I just continue being a Chargers fan with Rashawn Slater, and now we got
because of the reasons you're saying.
It's
exactly.
much easier over
Lane,
there.
man.
It's easy. Why don't I just be a Rams fan again? Oh, I mean, they've got superstars galore. Like, no, the whole point is we're going to try to get back to our roots and go back to where we came from and see if we can maybe feel
just
that
like
again.
Cooper Tucker
Just
is
like
going to do in Act 1
That's right.
of Tuck and Roll.
Opens with
Cooper
him
Tucker
first
story.
class on his way to Austria. Okay, what else?
I think the only other thing I want to mention, Hard Knocks is back. I haven't watched the first episode yet. I've seen a lot of clips today around the internet. But
I've heard it's
we all
must
agree
see.
that Dan Campbell is the perfect Hard Knocks coach. We all agree on that.
Yeah. I've heard people talking on the radio who normally are not like rah-rah TV people, whatever, talking about how this first episode was just like everything Hard Knocks was always supposed to be. Because everybody in it is like perfect. So I'm back in. Hutchinson doing like Billie Jean in front of the entire, I'm 100% in on that.
I can't wait.
Yeah, so I haven't watched Hard Knocks in a minute. That tells you how much I sort of found it to be boring after a while. I will watch this one. Or at least I'll start it. I can't promise you anything after that. Maybe we could be Lions fans.
I don't know. I'm afraid.
fair.
No, I'm not going to do that. That's the only thing worse than being a Jets fan.
Sorry,
truly,
Q.
I really feel like Dan Campbell was just made to be a coach the year that a bad team has Hard Knocks, and then he should just rotate around to make bad teams watchable on Hard Knocks because he's great at that. But you know what? This is going to be a weird comparison, Beetle. And
If
maybe
you say
even an
Schindler's
offensive
List,
one.
I'm
I don't
walking
know.
out of here right now. Okay, go on. Was it going to be that? All right, fair enough.
No, here's the comparison. This Lions team, I'm going to make something from our life that this reminds me of.
God.
This Lions team reminds me of the first 6 or 8 months of Sports Nation about, I don't know, whatever that was,
Good Lord.
14 years ago or something. And the reason is because I think everyone was like, all right, man, I like these guys. Like, they look like they're having so much fun. Like, this looks like a really cool group of people. Wow, this is so new and different. Maybe it'll be good. And then a little time went by. They were like, let's check the standings. Let's see how they're doing. And they're like, oh, no.
What are you talking about? We crushed. We made money for the network. Yeah.
We made 'em
I
ton
can't
of
say
money,
that for
sure.
all the shows that are currently still going. So whatever.
I'm just saying, I think that there's like this they're the people's champs. Everyone is rooting for them, but do we really see them winning the Super Bowl?
No.
Were we really going to win a sports
Are
Emmy?
Emmys really an indication of who's the best? No. Emmys are all political,
You
I have
probably
a
have a
shitty
few. Don't you have
regional
a few of those?
which I don't even know what it's for.
Hell yeah.
It's like from like the Yes Network or something. I have
you
no
put
idea.
it-
But
will
I
you
put it on
in
my
the
shelf.
series next week?
I put it on my shelf because here, nobody knows that it's a shitty Emmy. It just looks like a real Emmy. Big time.
It's chess, not checkers.
Hopefully they're not listening or watching. But yeah, no, it's just a regular shitty Emmy, which, by the way, most of us in this business have. And we all don't really clarify that when we put it on the interweb, which I'm on to you guys. I'm watching you guys trying to flex.
Emmy nominated.
Yeah, there are only very few that are real Emmys.
Yeah, PTI's won every sports Emmy since we've been alive. So any other sports
Yeah, and
Emmy out
TNT,
there,
TNT
you're
studio show, everything. That's it.
Deserved.
suspect. Those
Deserved.
guys.
Yeah, so if you
They
think
win
you
it
won
every
that
year.
category, you did it. That's
And Hard
something else.
Knocks.
Yeah,
Hard
so
Knocks
Hard Knocks,
wins.
and by the way, being the people's champ is something because it's not Super Bowl or bust for the Detroit Lions. The beauty of not being great is that
That's a good point.
increments.
Okay,
They
you're
get
right.
better in increments. I think they're going to be fine.
Winning some loyal fans, just like that show did for a lot of years.
Thank you.
That'd be a
Thank
win.
you.
You're right.
Son of a bitch. All right,
You guys did
that's
great,
it for
and
this
we're all
episode.
really proud of you.
That's going to do it for us. As of right now, 10:52 a.m. Wednesday, August 10th. Kevin Durant is still a Brooklyn Net. We will find out. We've got, 4 or 5 days till our next episode. Reminder, 631-397-0403. I have to look at it. I'll never get it right. Gabe, Paige, enjoy the rest of your weeks and weekends. Enjoy Scotland, Gabe.